So we're just walking into the western garden, and you've got plots 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plot 6 is an A3 house type, which is a 3-bedroom. The two here, plots 7 and 8, are A2s, which are 2-bedroom houses. Plot 9 is an A4, and that's another 3-bedroom house.
Slightly bigger unit.
Yeah, it is slightly bigger footprint. And then as we come round to more well-positioned plots, which are the B1s, you've got plots 10 with the nice listed wall garden, plot 11, plot 12, and if we come up to stand in one of the footprints, you can get the visual aspect of the plots. Unsport views across Houghton Grange meadow there, and leading on to the thicket over to the southwest, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got ample garden space, so these will be nice landscape gardens.
The houses are well spaced out. I mean, the gaps between the houses are, you know, are big. So there's a lot of room.
These are big units, aren't they? When you're standing in them now.
Yeah.
So we've got a 4-bed, 4-bed and a 5-bed variant, which is plot 10. Plot 10's got 5 beds. It's got a bit more of a bigger garden, but it's also got the wall. Gives it a nice, and these 3 houses are actually protected from with that wall from having sometimes a fierce northerly wind. So it just gives it a nice shelter, and then like I say, you've got all of that visual aspect across the meadow there.
So we're coming down towards the end of the main estate drive. The new Eastern Garden Drive is now sort of prepped. So these trees are sort of set back out the way, but they sort of come into effectively the first plot here, which is plot 13, which is a large detached C-type. And then the width of the plot is, you can probably see, these are sort of the piles for the foundation. So they start from this far corner here. So that's the edge of the house here. So your garage finishes to about here. Then your garage is this width. So this is the width of the house. So that's that plot. And the garden's all set into there. So it's substantial.
So as you're coming past the C plots, which are 13 and 14, you're going up towards the back end of the Eastern Garden. But if you look over to your right, this is where we've started manicuring the grounds, lifting the crowns of the trees just to get better aspects across the whole of the site. And it really is bringing all of these trees in their own individuality. And we'll be doing the same with the trees in this side, keeping all the grounds very well kept and maintained. So there's another C1 house type, which is plot 19, and it's got a visual aspect with the rear of the house that will be looking over St Ives Town Centre. And then as you come down to the final part of the development here, you've got what we've got and have replicated from the Western Garden is again 3 of the B1 house types, plot 16, 17 and 18, 18 being a 5-bed variant. And again, the same analogy as plot 10 in the Western Garden. It's just because it sits in just a little bit more of a sweet spot. You can get panoramic views over St Ives, you can see from the first floor.
So when you move here and you're living on site, you can, there's various walks, especially coming down to the thicket. The nicest part is coming past the old manor house, and then walk into the grounds, uncovered some historic paths, and which we're leading to one now.
So, talking about these paths again, as discussed earlier in the week, we've strategically placed key-coded gates that lead down to the thicket path, which runs all the way into St Ives or Houghton and Witton, and especially down to the river. You've got all of this natural area to walk through from certain points from each of the developments, so you can get in, and these paths all intersect and go and lead down to the thicket path.
So this is all still part of the grounds of the house. You know, there's a particularly attractive monkey puzzle tree. All this is going to be landscaped and cleared, and to make it look as as nice as it can. So
and all the
residents
still a bit, have just got the luxury of being able to walk around the grounds as well. So nothing's going to be, it's not going to be isolated like the Eastern Garden, the Manor House, and the Western Garden. Everyone who's within these perimeter can access all of the grounds.